Hey, how's it going, everybody? This is Craig Peters here from Soundiron, and today I'm going to be taking you through the Kinderklavier 2.0 upgrade. Now, this is an older library, definitely in need of a little bit of love, so we went through and upgraded it, gave it a whole new GUI, made some brand new ambiences, as well as a bunch of custom effects presets. So today I'm going to be taking you guys through some of the sounds, showing you a little bit of the navigation as far as the UI and some cool things you can do with it. So stick around and let's get started. So Kinderklavier is a toy piano. It's a 25 key toy piano, and it just has this really great sound, perfect for if you're doing anything with like scoring animation or children's music. Even good for horror if you like that sort of, a perfect example of something that uses this kind of thing is like that. Sure you guys have heard that before. So it's just a really fun library, great for this sort of thing. It's got a lot of round robins and a lot of velocity layers, so it's really dynamic and really playable. So yeah, let's just go ahead and play through just the main first layer. So if you're not using the sustain pedal, you get a very short. But if you hold the sustain pedal, you get a little bit more ring to it. So if you want that kind of. So not only did we just sample the instrument, we also sampled a bunch of different types of effects and percussion type stuff too. So let's just go ahead and play through some of that. And you can hear these are spread across the keyboard, so if you're playing high, if you're playing low, stuff like that. And the way the library is set up with the GUI, there's 4 different layers. So you have layers 1, layers 2, an ambience layer, and subsynth effects. So you can layer some subsynths and different types of sine waves or square waves, that sort of thing. So with layers 1 and 2, they're exactly the same. So in order to enable it, you just turn this little speaker icon on. And then while you have it selected, then you can change whatever you want. So if, let's say, you want to have layer 1 be just like the standard Kinderklavier, and then let's say you want to layer it with some percussion. And one of the really cool things you can do is if you go up here to this little settings icon, you'll see the advanced tab. Here you can, let's say for layer 2 we want it to be percussion. So what we can do is go ahead and turn on the arpeggiator, and this is only for layer 2. So the great thing about the way it's set up is that each layer can have its own filter, LFO, arpeggiator, so you can really get some interesting things. And there's a little bit more you can do with it later, but let's go ahead and we got the ARP set, so let's see what happens when we turn this on. I'm gonna go ahead and turn layer off so you can hear only layer 2. And then there's some different presets you can play around with. You can also make your own, so that's cool too. You can make them and save them too. So let's see, let's find one. We'll just use this. This seems pretty simple. And then another thing you can do is you can go to layer 1, and now that has our Kinderklavier. And this is only with one instance, so you can get a lot of things going with just one instance. And then if you want, you can even turn an arpeggiator on for layer 1 too. So let's find a different preset and let's see what happens. that's kind of interesting. So you can really get some really wild grooves going on when you're messing with this thing. So you can have one layer doing this kind of 1, 2, 3, 4, and then so that's kind of just a random weird combination, but you can get some really sort of odd grooves playing off of each other. So you can you can get as wild as you want with it. So now let's just go ahead and play through some of the different ambiences, and we made a bunch of new ambiences and drones and pads using the source material. So let's just go ahead and play through some of those. This one's cool. This one's got some kind of reversey swell effects to it. So the library comes with 20 custom effects presets, and these are all really utilizing all the features that come within the library and the user interface. Really taking advantage of the layer system and the advanced controls that come with the library. So I'm just going to go ahead and play through some of the custom effects presets so you can get an idea of some of the things that are possible. And also all of these are totally customizable, so you can take these and kind of run with it or create your own from scratch. So it's really up to you. So let's now go ahead and play through some of these effects presets. And all of the custom effects presets that you see MW in the name, it means that it has parameters mapped to the mod wheel. So definitely give that a go whenever you see that, because you could be missing out on some really cool stuff. So, all right, so this one's called Bit Control. It's got MW in it, so let's see what happens when we play with this one. It's got some bit crusher on it. That's kind of cool. It has like sort of an industrial thing going on with it. This one's called Dance. This one's called Mystery Montage. Sometimes you might have a score or something you're writing where you want it to be very simplistic, maybe just like a rhythm and sort of like a more melodic pad type thing. So something like this is really cool because you can implement both of them at the same time and just use the mod wheel to change through it instead of doing automation stuff in your DAW. So it's cool, you can just blend and kind of bring in just a little bit. Or you just... Alright, so that about wraps it up for this walkthrough of Kinderklavier. If you want to learn any more about the library or check it out for yourself, make sure to go to soundiron.com. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.